Violence in media, is it really the problem? So, is it the violence in media causing children to become violent, or can we make it into a really useful teaching tool? So, we can actually use the violence that's in media to explain to our children what it is and how serious it is. They have to be exposed to it at some point, and it's much better for them to be exposed to it through media rather than, say, a personal experience, because that can be very traumatic. And then we can explain it to them. The problem is they need to be at the correct age, or what experts refer to as the age of reason, for us to be able to explain this to them. So parents are the key to helping children understand what real violence is and how serious it is when they see it in media. Well, so what's a parent to do? Allowing exposure to media violence is clearly bad, but so is hiding your child away from the world. Thankfully, there's a way to find a happy medium, and it goes back to parental control. Really, it's up to the parents to monitor their children's media usage and explain to them that violence is serious and it has its place. So we need to keep our children safe, but not sheltered. Help our children know what violence is and how to react to it. They need to know how serious it is, and media is a good way to introduce that to them. This age of instruction, or age of reason, rather, is super important for this, because if they're introduced too early, they might be desensitized to it, especially with realistic violence, and they might not understand it or why it's there. They might also try to emulate it. But children that are underage, rather under the ages of 7 and 8, and view unrealistic violence, such as Wile E. Coyote or anything like that, they can't really portray that in their own lives yet because it's unrealistic. So we have to keep realistic violence to a minimum before the ages of 7 and 8, but after that, we should introduce it to them. It's not a bad thing. Boom, done.